Government works towards processing refund of admission fees of students and institutions. Mani Sandeep Reddy from NIT Warangal becomes the country topper of GATE 2022. Medical teachers end strike for 1 month. Karnataka government considers reducing medical education fees, says Chief Minister. Delhiuniversity Academic Council to discuss changes in admission process under CUET today. COVID-19 has severely affected the Indian education system, says Union Education Minister. Institutions from France and Italy show interest in setting up institutes in India. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Nitya reporting from ENN, and the daily stories are: the admission of post-graduation students have been completed by January 25th this year, but several institutions and students did not get a refund of admission fees from the Higher Education Department. Following the complaints from students, the department on Monday requested the banks to refund the admission fees within 3 days. After the Higher Education Department shifted the admission process to the online mode, students deposited the admission fee in a government account instead of paying directly to the college or university. According to the process, the department will deposit the fees in that college or university account later. If a student changes a college and joins another college with low admission fees during the admission process, the government should refund the extra money deposited for the former college. Similarly, the government will refund the admission fee if a student takes a college leaving certificate, that is CLC, after taking admission in a college or university for a few days. Rajesh Kumar Sahu, the Deputy Director in the Higher Education Department, said they have requested the State Bank of India to transfer an amount of around 9.3 crores to 73 higher education institutions in the state. This refund will be deducted from the bank account of Student Academic Management System Society, which is holding the admission online in the state, he added. He further said that the department has also decided to refund admission fees of the students who have taken CLC from a college or university after a few days of admission. It will transfer an amount of more than 49 lakhs to 658 students this year, he added. The results for the GATE exam that was held in February have been declared, and topping the list is Tetala Mani Sandeep, a 22-year-old final-year chemical engineering student pursuing his graduation in NIT Warangal. He is an alumnus of Johnson Grammar School, Hyderabad from the 2015 to 2016 batch. Mani Sandeep has secured the first rank in GATE 2022, making him the country topper. While he was completing his engineering on one hand, he started preparing for GATE on the other. Without any coaching, he prepared for the exam by himself with the help of his professors at NIT Warangal. After the results were announced, he gave the sole credit to his professors in his department, who taught him and gave him great guidance. His outstanding achievement is the result of his dedication, perseverance, and never-give-up attitude. His ambition is his own inspiration. His humility is well exhibited when he dedicated his success to his teachers and professors. His strong conviction is that landmark success will enable one to propel further triumphant goals. Mani Sandeep always believed in setting high standards and raised the same to greater heights. Teachers in government medical colleges across Maharashtra withheld their agitation on Friday. Minister of Medical Education Amit Deshmukh assured to resolve all their issues within 1 month. So the doctors have decided to wait and watch till then. These teachers had stopped conducting academic lectures of postgraduate and undergraduate students in their colleges more than a month ago. Recently, they had also withdrawn from clinical work, that is patient services, after which patient care was affected in most government hospitals in the state. Multiple discussion rounds were held with the Medical Education Minister, and finally the doctors got written assurances that their issues will be resolved in a month. Maharashtra State Medical Teachers Association General Secretary Dr. Sameer Golawar said most of the important demands have been accepted. We have decided to conduct academic classes of PG and UG students, as well as join patient care from March 18th. A major demand of time-bound promotions of temporary medical teachers has been positively accepted, he said. The government has agreed to consider the temporary teachers on priority while making on-contract time-bound appointments of teachers in different GMCs. A special meeting will be held with the Chief Ministers to decide how to make temporary teachers permanent in a time-bound manner. A proposal to implement career advancement scheme for medical teachers will be tabled for cabinet approval as early as possible. These teachers will also get the benefit of CAS after cabinet approval. The Karnataka government is considering reducing the fee for medical courses in the state, as said by Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai on Monday. He informed further that the National Medical Council is also looking into the issue post the Ukraine crisis targeted at facilitating more students to study here. He went on to explain that the Union government is also mulling at alternative measures for students returning from the war that affected Ukraine before completing their education. The current cost of medical education is increasing. Despite the cost of government seats being low, in the private sector it is increasing, he said. He further explained that in some cases, students who score 90 to 95% are unable to clear NET exams, as management or NRI seat costs are also high. They opt for it via media options. The Chief Minister's remarks came as he asked about the plans for policy changes to give ample opportunities for students to undertake medical education in India, instead of leaving for nations like Ukraine. When asked about the fees in medical institutions, he said the government has held discussions in this regard to reduce the fees in the state. We are planning for A, B and C categorization, but as the medical courses are controlled by the National Medical Council, they are also looking at it. Things are under consideration in the backdrop of the Ukraine crisis. From the next academic year, admissions to colleges at the University of Delhi can be solely based on Common University Entrance Test, that is CUET scores, if a proposal in this regard is cleared by the varsity's decision-making bodies. The university's academic council will meet today to discuss changes in the admission process for colleges in the view of the university adopting the entrance exam system. With CUET implementation, DU will end the earlier system of admission under which the university used to announce cutoffs based on Class 12 results. As per the information, to appear for CUET, students of Class 12 will have to obtain the minimum passing marks. The decisions taken in the Academic Council meeting are likely to be taken up in the university's Executive Council meeting scheduled for March 25th. On March 17th, the Standing Committee of the Academic Council recommended that admissions to the university be done solely based on CUET scores. As per the minutes of the meeting, the members said that it would not be feasible to include other criteria. The minutes stated that the members felt that the eligibility criterion must be inclusive to invite a large number of candidates from across the country. It read, minimum criteria should be rephrased as the candidates must have passed the Class 12 examination or equivalent thereto from a single recognized board. The members have also suggested that students must appear in CUET in only those subjects in which they have cleared Class 12. Further, in case the subject studied in Class 12 is not available in CUET, the members propose that students then appear in CUET which is similar to or closely related to the subject. Merit will be calculated on the basis of a combination of subjects in which a candidate has appeared in CUET as mentioned in the program-specific eligibility, the minutes read. The Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan on Monday said that the COVID-19 pandemic has severely affected India's education system like anywhere else in the world. He stated that financial aid to the states and UTs was also provided under the Samagra Shiksha scheme's financial component. The aids were provided to the states so that they could identify and assess children with special needs, and for aids in appliances, braille kits and books, suitable teaching learning materials. This also included a stipend for female students with disabilities, with the aim of universalization of school education and reducing the dropout rate. He further remarked the COVID-19 pandemic has severely affected the education system, not only in India but also in countries across the world due to the closure of schools, adding that this has led to a situation that required the centre, states and educational institutions to adopt online technologies and a hybrid mode of education to ensure the continuation of students' education. The Samagra Shiksha scheme, according to the minister, also aims to look at the education of children with special needs continuously from preschool to Class 12. According to him, the scheme covers all children with special needs who attend government-aided and local body schools who have one or more disabilities listed in the Schedule of Disabilities of the Right of Persons with Disabilities Act 2016. On Monday, the government said that several institutions from France and Italy have shown interest in setting up educational institutions in India. Minister of State for Education Subhash Sarkar said, the Ministry of External Affairs has informed that the French side has expressed interest in setting up a university campus for higher education courses in India. Further, Istituto Marangoni, Italy, had expressed interest in establishing a foreign, fully independent higher education institute of fashion and design in India. He further added that international institutions give students from India and neighbouring countries exposure to quality education of global standards. During the Budget 2022 to 2023 presentation, it was announced that foreign universities and institutions will be allowed in the Gujarat International Finance Tech City in Gandhinagar to offer courses in financial management, fintech, science, technology, engineering and mathematics, free from domestic regulations to facilitate availability of high-end human resources for financial services and technology, he said. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, do log on to our website, theenn.com, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Signing off, this is Nitya.